kind of thought a few more people would show up tonight, so I think we made plenty. He's not here.
Alright, I'm gonna give you guys a normal story. Next couple weeks I'm out still.
I know. You didn't play last week or the week before either.
Hey, I can be honest though, this time it's actually man.
This time he means it.
I don't mean it necessarily, but
she means it.
Yeah. Yeah.
One more time.
Honestly, honestly, she said,
the thing you got to think about
like,
is,
I don't have no money, and I was like, I
what are
literally
you
walked
gonna
my
do,
room,
throw me
got
out?
$300, threw it to her. She's not the type, she don't want your money. She's not like that, and that's what I love. And I was like, here, now you have money. Can I go play cards?
What to do is bitch about poker, and I get $300.
I bet you my life
you know
will
what?
be sitting in my.
I'm gonna start messaging him on Friday complaining about poker, see what he'll give me.
No, I guarantee it'll be sitting in my safe whenever I get home. She won't take it. I don't know why, but she will not take it.
Down to me. $3.
Oh, that's for the blood is.
You want a reload there? I got
What's
you.
that? I'm gonna have to here in a minute.
I know your
life has not been good to me.
Yeah, anytime you need to go do something, just let me know, guys.
Normally you just bring what's in your pocket, so if you need anything, I ain't got a problem with that. I'm not playing all night anyway. You all can call BS, but watch.
I'm gonna
be
call
amazed.
BS.
You'll be amazed.
I'd rather not.
Well, you're gonna be. I don't have a choice, man. You don't understand this time. I'm dead serious.
Same hand.
He means it this time,
same
huh?
card.
No, like you guys are YouTube for me. Like you have something for me later.
If I got the back end, I'm getting the what's it called? The Reaper. And he's gonna be praying because that's all I do. Is I flip my cards up and say, "Dear God, come on."
And it works for you, though. That really works for you.
That's why I'm getting it.
He's answering your prayers.
Hey, did you see that picture I sent you?
Huh.
Oh, my mom brought, you know, like.
Oh yeah, they used to speak.
Yeah. She was like, "Hey, go to my car. There's something in my car for you." I'm like,
it's kind of a domestic thing going on here.
You're like it's not a bomb, is it?
Yeah, Coleman didn't
it was a
yeah, domestic. He's
air freshener,
right.
but it's an Ace of Spades air freshener.
I check.
chain medallion thing.
Stop. You're gonna take her money like that? You are a nasty bastard.
Fine. Whatever you're right, I don't need to take her money.
Yeah. Come on, man. Thank you. Now I got a spade draw. You know, feel free to bet because I'm ready for it. Oh, now you're gonna take more of it.
No, I should have bet the flop. I fold.
You're a horrible poker player. You know what? Just
Come
because
to
you
the
made
guy's
good sliders.
house.
Only because you made good sliders. I know you
I've
got
had those twice tonight.
Yeah, we
I know
talked
what you
about this
got.
at your game
I know what
Wednesday
you
night.
got. Yeah, but you know what? I enjoy it this way. Because I know she's got it.
I said
I
just
just
put it in
wanna-
the tip jar. You don't have to call her a light.
I check.
If that's so true, I check too.
I might have just screwed you really bad on the end.
I check.
But Queen, Ace, King. Oh wow, I was good when I called. Oh. That's why you told me that, right?
Paying her for the sliders, he said. Yes, that would be
Well,
the primary reason.
I thought for sure she was betting the ace there, or the same hand I had.
Oh man, like I have won like 4 pounds since the winter started. And
4
4
pounds.
pounds, you poor.
That's awesome.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know why, but this year I'm
It takes me till July to lose the 20
I was
gained
at
on.
220 finally, but now I'm back to 240.
Yeah, by the time you've missed the beach season, you're
Yeah.
like, I think I finally got rid of
Oh,
it.
yeah. You went all in.
You want to mess with me, Coleman? Here.
There you go. We think of that. River rat.
Hey,
there's any
listen, I
hand
hit
I
the
hate
6
the
on
most.
you. He's got a
I'm talking about him and her. You just river ratted both of them.
I had her beat though. Her 10 wasn't playable. My queen was. She didn't have kings and 10s. So river rat.
Well, that's right.
Just river rat.
Just him, man.
Just a 2-outer.
You know what? That's good you said that. Huge laydown. Huge laydown.
But you lay down aces or what?
Oh,
Better. Ace deuce?
I didn't have. Hey, you know what? If
I
I
bet
had
my
that
10 was
tattoo,
a better
I'd have
kicker than whatever you had.
I had queens
Figure out
that
how to
night.
guard
Quit
them.
missing. Yeah. Start missing some shots.
Of course not. I would have called her and ran it with queens.
No, you wasn't. You folded because the board was 10 high.
He didn't see a board yet, funny man.
This man has folded queens to 10 high and jack high board.
Big blind.
Where, you know what? It could have been a lay,
50
good
for the
lay
small
down.
blind.
But
Dollar for the big blind.
I lose my stack
Call
there
for the
just because
straddle,
I'm
and
getting my
I
chips.
also fold again because my seat sucks.
That's a seat problem.
Yep, it's a seat problem.
Sounds like personal problem.
You got them
You
right.
guys should go on the road and get a hotel room together and stuff.
I wish.
I don't know what to laugh now.
Coleman action.
I check. Danger, Will Rogers. Danger.
Will Rogers.
I
I think it's Will Robinson, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, Will Rogers was a country singer.
Hey, a little danger to him. Of course you know that.
I checked.
You can't leave out Roy Rogers.
Roy Rogers too, yeah.
Hey, you know what? It was my story in my life. I'm saying it how I
You
want
know
to.
what? We laughed either way. It was funny.
Yeah.
Boards.
Only one to bet.
And I put out too many face cards.
I know. Quit making it exciting.
This is too easy for
Yeah,
you.
I'm trying to.
This is
I'll make it harder.
You will? Well, your king's better. I just got a king.
You're good.
I was hoping so.
I had a
My
king.
little beautiful straddle.
Damn, I king deuce.
That's why.
That's the one Felicia played all the time and rip everybody nuts off with continually and then just rub it down.
Like this one, you know, I'm just gonna show.
I don't know. I'm sure it could get any uglier from what I've been seeing.
Got a raise.
I think you raise more than anybody.
I should.
As long as I put that push the action.
I gotta drive action here. I'm not here to look at everyone. I'm here to give you guys money and then look at you.
Charming.
Like, why did you?
Good stuff, man.
I wonder what the fuck did
That's
you
how it was that first night. I got down
For an hour and a half while your actual seat open. God, these hands are horrible, man. I was trying to mix it up and play really loose earlier in the game when we were on 25-50 and it wasn't working either. I haven't seen winnable hands all night. But I tried earlier, now I've just stopped trying.
Sometimes you just gotta go and get it.
Who's farting?
Hey, will you please stop spraying that on me?
Do it to him again.
Stop farting, guys. Jeez.
You just smell like man ass down here all of a sudden.
Probably.
Seriously, that's strong. That's strong. Please.
Alright, honey, chill on that, please.
Alright. You guys chill too.
You playing looser against me?
The damn sliders. See how quick that works on
You
these
playing
guys?
looser against me?
I have to.
You always got me. So I'm just gonna keep it the same.
Smell like a bunch of man ass down here.
That's what it's supposed to smell like.
You too.
You want front row?
Horrible.
There it is.
I know that's what I look forward to at the casino.
You must be
You.
good.
Hang on.
That's why you
Flush.
want to like. To
No,
go.
I knew
God,
that.
no, it was a
Flush,
joke.
That's why he likes to go so much. Because he asked me.
I knew it was coming.
Oh, God.
Is that true?
Yeah.
That's what you just said.
Dealt professionally, and I
That was the
don't
number one rule.
Coleman
Pretty
kinda
much, I mean,
does.
you've seen what
straddle
the...
on.
I do it in
Straddle,
a
yeah,
way,
yeah.
in a way of
One big
having
blind.
fun.
You've seen
Chose
the
the wrong
dealer.
seat.
You've seen the dealers they have at certain places, so clearly they're not worried about actual, like, you know, dealing like prowess or anything. They just want to make sure you're not, you know, trying to like steal from the players or take tips. I think that's their only legit concern, based on what I've seen. No concern with actual skill of dealing the game. Just
My way
Make
is,
sure you're not begging
whenever
for
my
tips.
best
Raise it
tipper
up.
gets really drunk, I just make him seem like he's having a lot more fun than he is.
Oh, and this guy, he'll
if they're really
He just won't
drunk,
quit.
they
He
are
won't
having a
tip me
lot
more
more
than what he
fun than
wins.
they are.
he'll tip me more than he wins. He's like, well, here, just have this.
Well, my best tipper, believe it or not,
Is I
We
don't-
had
I'm
a
trying to think
few
of his
nights
name.
at the World
No,
Series where
it was
Michael
back
Phelps
at-
was out
it
there
was
playing
the
and was just winning pots
lowest-
and just giving it like, yeah, you know, I'm done for the day or I'm gonna take a break, and he just pushed that pot to the dealer if it
my
was a
best
small
tipper
one.
was the guy.
Well,
with
here's
the
your
least
tip,
amount
and he
of
just
money to
pushed
his
the
name.
potty one to
Terry
him and
Ashburn.
Michael
going.
Phelps, really.
Yeah, he plays. He
Terry
plays poker
Ashburn's
pretty
son
seriously.
was way back in the day, 4 years ago.
Queens there.
I used to tell him, "You work with me, we'll make millions," and he'll just be like,
tried
"The pot's
to-
bought in
Why,
for 50
why am I
bucks."
not dealing that game?
$50. He's like, I
Because
think
I've
I'm
been dealing that
that
game since I was 14 years old.
I'm gonna need to
Why
take
the-
your job,
that
young
guy-
man.
Well, good luck. You better run fast after me. I've had one old
$2
man try to take it from me actually.
Uh-oh. I may have
And I
started
walked
something.
in to Marty. I'd
Marty.
walk in and he'd have his
Loves.
chips on my table. He'd have everything set up and say, "No, I'm dealing tonight." And I'm like, "Who the hell do you think you are?"
All in for I think 2025.
1825. You want me to hit a river on you?
I think it's total of 2025. I'm not sure though. With the dollar you had in already.
Such a hand. I'm so far behind, but boy,
Yeah.
I could catch up.
18, 19, 20
You always did.
total.
You're
More
gonna get
anyway.
That's what you do.
I said I'm not a professional. Listen here, pal. You turned that earlier on a big hand.
Huge hand.
Has he told you he's going to Vegas in September?
That's all he talks about.
One-way ticket.
I like
Oh, I
it,
know.
Cowboy.
I do not talk about it. You probably didn't even know that.
All he talks about.
One-way ticket. Because he's going to love it so much, he's going to be like, Dad, send me some money in a month.
It's not in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking about it. I just was sitting here wasting time.
Showboating.
All
Yeah,
right.
we can't say cameras ain't on, Coleman,
I know.
because they are.
I'll think about it harder with my 7 deuce next time.
I know you will.
Might make it 24.
I know you will.
You never get in a hand with me.
Dude,
You just stay out of my way. You always stay out of my way, so you can't even
if
talk.
my hands added
Leather
up
ass.
equaled one face card, I'd probably consider giving action, but
Well, I'll
they
show
don't.
you how to play it.
I don't know that you will.
I think I will.
He's scared of the competition, I think.
Yeah,
Probably the toughest game he plays in.
he's a leather aster for some reason.
He'll
You know
go.
what? You don't like it when I'm 3-betting acting crazy. You don't like it when I'm folding and playing nitty. I tell you what, you can't suit this motherfucker to save your life. You good?
I mean, it's true.
Alright.
Like 2 years ago, you had the happy medium.
I'm gonna 3-bet one of you guys
Every
so
3
like
years.
tonight, and you're gonna fold, and he has
Once every
aces or
3
kings, and I'm
years.
gonna have
One
queen
year
jack
every
on.
1 year every 3 years, he like has
I
it.
just hit a draw.
Right, but then it just slips him.
Just hit
It
a
just
draw.
goes away at some point.
Hit my draw. Runner. Oh, man.
You're like, what?
I
Can
need
we
a
like?
4.
Do you have Alzheimer's?
You need to
I
play
did.
like
I needed a
300
four.
days out of that 1 year that you actually.
Jack
like,
high.
Deuce.
Like one of those
Yeah,
short-handed
feel it.
poker after.
Same hand.
Deuce.
Jack crushed him.
Huge.
Nice suck out.
Oh, he's got a deuce. I didn't see it. Oh, I just showed that.
Powerful stuff.
Good shit.
You'd have to be made of stone to not feel that.
That's a blind bet.
That's a blind bet.
That's
I'm
even.
from Cologne.
That's
You
even
want
more
double
intelligent.
That's even
No.
farther.
That's even
away.
farther,
Yeah,
yeah.
you can double straddle.
Oh, I
And
didn't
then
How
you
the
can
hell
have
did
the.
you get
the-
here?
How'd you end up down in this small
Long
town?
story.
Long story.
I didn't know I could take a double. I thought I was screwed.
Oh my
Is it on me?
gosh.
But it's a
that's
short
so-
I think
ending.
it's over
Is it
there.
on me if
It's
you
still
blind
on
bet?
Yeah, no, it's still on you.
Yeah.
That,
So we have
that's
to call 7?
No, you act
You
upon
have
the
to
action.
call
You have to call 2, but that action's
You're
gonna stand.
American,
You can raise.
Unless he raises.
No, that
Unless-
action standing. You bet. That's a dark bet. It's standing.
Hey, you don't tell me how to live
You
my
announce
life.
it as a dark bet. It's gonna
Hey,
stand.
don't you tell me how to live my life.
You already dark bet. I'm not telling you. You're doing that for
You
yourself.
tell me how to.
You guys are the same, man.
Well, he's stupid, honey.
No.
You're the same man.
You're the same. He doesn't
I was like,
understand.
well, things just got
Well then,
personal
well, then
there.
she's married to a stupid man. Because
That's
we're just
right.
alike.
Yeah,
Right.
she knew that already.
No, that's right.
Okay.
Like, oh,
Thank you.
like,
Hey.
let me say
Yes.
that.
For once in my life, I like
On
that
you,
you said we're
Flint.
similar on that occasion.
Because he's like kind of like you.
Like stupid.
You, no, like you guys don't want nobody to run their lives, so nobody to tell you nothing.
No.
No,
Hell
like,
no. He's gonna fold to my 7.
Yeah, he will. Yeah, he fucking
He'll
will.
have ace 9 and he'll
It's time to run this.
I just want to wipe
You
the
ain't
paper.
know
He's
him
played
too
all
well.
night.
I'm scared.
He's played all night.
I'm scared.
I always count
Yeah.
out 9.
Oh, wow.
Ew.
Oh my
Off on
gosh.
now.
Holy shit, what am I gonna do to myself?
Your 9's no good.
I don't have a 9, and don't tell me what I got.
Yeah, don't tell him how to live his
This
life.
is my
Yeah,
first look.
please.
And I'd have made it
I don't
30 pre-flop if I'd have saw him.
You got 3s or what?
No, I got queens.
Yeah, good lady. I got pair of 8s for the 10 kicker.
Well, you're a bingo
We're all
man.
gonna see you all liars.
If you had a hand that was even remotely callable, you would have put
So
more.
are they all
Yeah,
on
if I
there?
had,
They're in an hour. Yeah, they're in an hour
If I
section.
had
So this will be
pocket
game
queen,
3.
Let's shove
And
it
then
off
you can
right
watch
here.
by the end.
Behind.
Yeah, well, that's an aggressive play on
Yeah,
that
you'll be
board.
able to watch pretty much everything that doesn't have to be edited.
I'm just
Yeah,
We,
pretty
we
much
say some
if-
pretty stupid shit, so some
Yeah,
stuff
like,
gets cut out.
The maximum, the stuff that I think could have us liable, you know, I try to take out.
Well, it is a fundraiser, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Absolutely.
fun, and we're racing to the
The
victory.
winner tonight gets that Weber grill out back.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and ask at this point if you brought a Weber grill, because I know me and her sure don't have a grill yet. So, with all due respect, that won't be the first thing up for grabs if we're gonna give a prize.
No, we did this in a bar,
That's where we're at right now.
and we had is one of them little tiny Weber grills.
You gotta
If
pull
anybody
that
come
off.
in and ask that
Yeah, the poker
wasn't
was
part
for
of
the
our
girl.
group and wanted to play, it's like, well, yeah, it's $100 buy-in, and you got the chance to win that grill.
Woo!
So you pretty much kept a private game going private.
Yeah, they'd be like
Was there some guy that just really wants to play?
$100 to win a $29 grill.
For sure.
No,
keep
3
me
players.
out of there.
Pickles, goddammit.
Pickles,
Why
goddamn
you
it.
gotta be playing?
Pickles.
Pickles, goddamn it. You know I smashed that flop.
No, he doesn't know that.
Okay, well, I call.
That's exciting.
You better have top 2. Or else if an 8 comes, you're in deep shit. You might as well just give up now. Yeah, hit the brakes. Get out. Get out of here. Thank you.
You just let him work you over on that one, Picks?
No, he's talking. He's got a hand.
Oh, I have the 10 high flush with the 7 from the nut.
Practice today, I'm like, I think I fucked myself up.
And
He's
he
like,
agreed.
he goes, you feel that? He goes, it shouldn't be like
It shouldn't be like that.
He's like, probably shouldn't be
Yeah.
making a grinding
It
noise.
shouldn't sound like a socket wrench.
Yeah, it
He's like,
shouldn't.
we're gonna
It
put in
shouldn't.
a tens unit in
You're
3 or 4 days. If that don't work,
It
he
shouldn't
said that'd
sound
be
like a
problem.
weed user started.
Yeah. Oh fuck, I was so pissed.
I'm sure that's painful.
Chopper
You know what's weird? Because I can take it out to the side fine, but if I try to go forward with it,
Chopper.
it just fucking locks out and drops.
Really?
Like I'm pinching an arrow. I'm like, son of a bitch.
I play that.
And this fucker makes me drive down here. I'm like driving with my knees. The only guys have been this high on this thing. I said, well, that must mean I have really bad nerve damage.
Big one.
So I'm not
Should be
bragging.
making a lot more money right now.
Then he started putting it on pulse, and your arm just starts going, jerking. He's like, no, that may be too high.
Getting out rebounded.
Who won the
Turned the
K-State
ball
game?
over.
K-State, Kansas, who won?
I have no idea.
Don't tell me you're checking on Arkansas. They're surely out.
Yeah.
Who won?
Yes, he's watching our Arkansas game.
Surely they're out by now.
Wait,
They might have a
shouldn't we be
chance to
watching
make
the
it.
real game?
Do you know who won?
I don't. I can
There
look
it
real
is.
quick.
How many?
8
8
total.
total.
6 more.
See what that melting rate is about.
I really don't know.
Did he teach him
Kansas
how
State
to
shouldn't
play?
even have showed up.
Up to a point.
Alright. And then he
And then he wouldn't listen to me
pick
no
up
more.
stuff, pick up stuff, yeah.
Oh, Arkansas State reached
I'm cashing in almost every lineup, but I'm not sure how long it's going to last.
Not very.
Checking. We'll end up losing by 12.
You're good.
Oh, he didn't tell you the story about the first time he ever played?
Oh, no, you guys told me last time
Yeah,
Took another 3.
I'll check it.
about him going around. I'm thinking about making him do that in my game.
You can't make me do nothing here, let me tell you.
Well, we'll see what
You're
I
gonna
can
have
and
to
can't
beat the
do.
hell out of me for me to do something for anyone.
We'll see what we can figure out.
What'd you make him do?
Where you go?
8 years old. Bunch of work buddy. Hey, let's play poker at my house. I'll teach you how to play the game, but I will never in my life give you a penny
Bonk. Yep.
to go get a beer.
The
And
funniest damn.
he's like, Dad, can I play? I said, you got $20? Well, you got to ask the guy that it's his house.
He used to be kind of a squeamish little kid, and then his chest all puffed out after that night.
He won the tournament.
He won
He
the
sat
second
there
game.
like he was in the World Series of Poker final table and played.
It was hilarious.
Now I get how you let me play in your game. But it's still like I'm
And the
low-
guy's
a
house
short
is
side,
that. He
but you
said,
still
Cole, when
let
you
me
turn
play.
21,
pretty
I'll-
good.
I'll sponsor you in the World Series of
Honestly, I
Poker.
think the first 5 years of my poker was good.
And,
then
where
I
were we
just
at?
started.
You had too much money for the stakes you're playing.
You weren't there.
Well,
Stop
yeah.
taking it
I mean, really.
properly.
Which he actually
All in.
failed to tell us.
Blue Springs
correct.
at Nathan's.
He made me beat
There's a guy I
PlayStation
work
2,
with, Nathan Austin.
2000,
Oh,
I
maybe
think
he-
8 WSOP.
Those games are hard because
And
they're
I
rigged
invited
against
Yes.
two
you.
of my fellow
He made me
employees
beat
out in
the
the
beat
street
like
Did he
this
come
big
to the
tournament. I
second
finally
game
took
at mine?
I took second. I didn't win it.
That's
So
what you
okay,
changed
but
it.
He did
but
pretty well.
That's how I
That
first had
he
to
won
do
it.
it.
He won
That's who
money.
taught me how to play.
I think he got second and third
Mhm.
that day that he came to my house and played.
Here,
I
hold
forgot
on.
he was at one before that.
Don't count unless they ask, honey.
How much is it, Tony?
It's 20 flat, 20 on the dot. Yep. Show those.
Yeah, are you under?
I think so.
Yeah. We'll have to do a side pot. He's under.
I don't think it is with a straight.
Oh, man.
Oh, well,
Oh, it's three under, yeah, maybe not, yeah.
How much more is it? Oh my gosh, what am I gonna do?
Maybe a couple of minutes. Grab the 5 of them, you just keep them this way.
I'm not worried about him.
We turned off the cameras right now. Matters, I'm in third place right now.
That's what I mean. What you do?
I need something.
If you
One
don't-
card.
If you don't hit, what are you gonna do?
What do you think I'm gonna pull? $4?
It's like 450.
It's 450.
Oh my gosh, pocket threes. This is a horrible call. I call.
475.
That's what I got.
Huge call.
The three's coming. Like tomorrow. Whenever
You
I
don't have the 3 of spades, do you?
Alright, what's everybody got?
No, you do.
sixes.
Oh
It's
my-
got my threes dominant.
Oh my
I need a
gosh.
three.
Ace.
Tablet?
Pocket threes.
Need a 6 one time.
Oh, I need a spade.
I hope
Running
the 10
spades.
don't come.
Running spades. There's the king of spades on the turn. Oh, come on, 3 or spades.
Come on,
Hit me one time.
How many
Oh.
times?
Yeah, how many times did you that?
Hey,
Glad you called. I had 8 times. That was
if I'd have won that one, that'd have been great.
I don't know what I do.
That'd have been sick.
I was calling you.
Oh, hey.
They went too far. I kind of had to.
Who taught her how to do that?
Trump rule.
That means I meant the pitch term, like when you have a trump card and pitch, not like
Not
the
like
dumbass
Donald
leading our
Trump
country.
You added that one?
All
or
I
no?
can say.
No, I'm gonna I might play that one on replay.
Thank you very much, America. Great again.
Yeah, I was trying to make the straddle great again. Didn't you do that the first week, Jones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was for home games everywhere.
That's the home game everywhere.
I still check.
You guys is more sliders and they
I'll
already
be
get
digging
cold.
in.
I know, I'm gonna go have one in a second.
Alright.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Arkansas win?
No, they took like 3 timeouts
I
in
was
a
in
minute,
Grits
so I
and
quit
Grace
watching.
eating dinner at like 4:30.
3 timeouts in a
There's
minute.
only
Yeah, it
one
was
in
like
there.
official timeout, and then Florida called a timeout, and then Arkansas
They
called
got
a
a
timeout. I'm like, I'm
prime
not gonna
rib
sit here and
special
wait
on
for an
Friday
update.
nights.
Yeah.
I've been there twice,
Yes.
late, and they
Let
were
the game
out.
catch up. 45
Really?
42.
So I got there early tonight. It wasn't done yet. They hadn't taken it out of the oven.
You're like, damn
And
it.
I'm like, are you kidding? I said,
Yeah,
where's,
tell me
where's
what time I have to be
I told her, I
here.
said, where's the owner? Well, she ran home to get ready for the dinner shift.
Speed it up a little bit.
If you own
Oh,
a restaurant,
You've been over
shouldn't
there
you
looking
get
at some
ready?
chips for a while. I figured I'd just speed it up.
I mean, you can do whatever you want. I'm liking it with aces.
I really doubt
Free
that.
throws.
Oh, I really doubt that.
2 for 4.
Go check the camera.
I'm not gonna go do that.
Checking the thing.
There's only 15. Yeah.
They
They're
asked
not
last
going
week
inside
if
the
people were going up there and watching the live feed when they were on break. I'm like, no. Like, they're outside having a cigarette and stuff. Like, ain't nobody allowed to go up there and just watch.
I was
So
the one
I
that
can't
asked that.
So I can't go just
I
get
thought it was a
some.
valid question.
No, you can't just go up and like, oh, I'll just use the restroom and then just stop on over in the game and sit down.
Sorry guys, I was pooping.
Call
I'm
down
not
to-
taking shit. I'm gonna be a while.
Call down to your buddy. He's bluffing.
Yeah, tap on the floor twice for a bluff.
There's a game going on up in Blue Springs. Some of the guys at work were going to, and they busted 2 guys signaling each other cheating.
Really?
That's embarrassing. And
They
the
beat the shit out of
9 times out of 10, you catch some dudes doing that. And it's like 2 of the worst players in the game on top of it. That like
Right.
that it ain't even helping to know what one another has because they.
Well, when they
you
nailed
suck ass. You
old-
suck ass.
Fuck, when they nailed what's his face, that guy that looks like Tiger Woods. I can't think of his name.
Still
Ivy.
Ivy.
Fucking nailed his ass. Cheating with a dealer.
Well, he wasn't cheating.
Yeah, he said that he could read. He could see that the edges on the cards
Yeah.
were different, and they just
They never
decided
switched
they
him
didn't
out.
give a shit, and they just kept running the same deck,
Yeah.
and then called him a cheater. Though that's a
Yeah.
different deal. I'm actually on his side on that deal.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
I didn't realize that was the case. I just
yeah,
kind of heard a
the
blur
cards.
of
The
it.
cards
I was
had
like, oh.
imperfections on the side, and he's sitting there staring at the cards all day, and finally realized that there were imperfections that were noticeable on like certain ranks of
Oh,
cards.
yeah.
And told him
I
about it, and
thought
I was
it was
honest
like-
with him, and they still.
Oh, I thought he was blatantly in cahoots with the dealer.
No.
The way they made it sound.
He
the
told
first
him and
time I heard
everything.
about it.
He said, "Yeah, I can see the edge spots on the cards or whatever," and they didn't do anything. They didn't give a shit. And then they tried to tell him later they weren't going to pay him and accuse him of cheating. Like, there's a lot of shady gamblers out there. Don't get me wrong, and I'm sure he's had his moments outside of this situation. But I think in this situation, he's in the good.
Yeah, I thought he was like
Oh,
Mr. Pure.
We had a guy played with us for 5 years in our poker league. Coleman started playing, caught him cheating.
Oh, was
I
that?
think it was finally the 3rd time Coleman said something to
I don't wake up with aces.
me, and I'm like, well, you better tell Travis. Showed up
But
at our end
before,
of the
whenever
year
I was so
deal,
young,
brought a big
I
old thing of
looked at
potato
the guy,
salad,
'cause
and
it was the final table, and my
Travis
turn
took
was
it and
huge.
threw it at him
It was
and
the
said,
last
"Get
one of the
the
month,
fuck
all
out
the
here."
points matter.
We used to have a guy
Come to
down here in the
deck, and I
Chill
looked at
Howie
him and I
game that
said,
played
"You're
with
gonna
us.
fucking fold."
And
No,
he
that was
would.
Jeremy.
What did Junior used to
Counted
do
3
down in
times
Chill
I said
Howie?
something.
They
We
caught
played before I
him doing.
found
I
him
think he
cheating.
was just
Tim
going
was a
over there and like
card
getting
member.
chips,
I
more
don't know
chips
that
than he
guy,
was
do
paying
you?
for,
Do I?
and just going over to because everybody used to
No,
be able to
you
get their
can't
own
play
chips,
that.
and then no one could
That's
figure out why the
Jeremy's
pot was off
If I
every
was
single
where
week.
I am now,
And
I
then
would
when I
have
started
Then
doing
my
the
daddy
chips and
caught
not
you.
letting anyone else touch the chips besides me, all of a sudden the pot was just correct each week.
noodle-looking
But yeah, they caught the guy at least once or twice trying to just put in a 20
That's the
and
easiest
get
thing to do.
40
I
40
honestly can
bucks
say I
and
don't
just
even know
never
how to
fist it
thumb
and
a
come
deck.
back
I
around.
really want to know.
Well, it's not about. It's all they do is they run the thumb.
So we caught. I
Oh,
was back in
talking,
high
we're all
school
having a
playing
good
for
time?
change out of our
I
ass
better
grade,
more
but we
of
caught
when he was playing a
caught
$20
guys that
tournament
were
at my dad's
text each
place,
other
I
in
knew
the
if I
middle of the
said something
game
to
and
one
be
of the
like,
guys
"Oh, I have this hand."
probably kill him
And
and throw him out in the fucking.
Feel like I don't know you if you do this for me. Like I'm pretty sure one of the reasons Pickle ended up with the table that was at Hank's, but Hank ended up with that table that was mine for some reason. I think with that board as well. Like, jokes on him. Table sitting right over there behind Pickle, so I won.
Came back around.
Yeah, my tables always come back eventually.
Yeah, I had one of them little square octagon ones, and I put it at the curb for free. I go over to fucking Travis's house, and it's sitting in the center of his basement. Like you son of a bitch.
Thanks for the table.
That's good shit. So you thought you were rid of it, and you still got to see it all the time.
Oh, it's made its way back to our house.
Oh, you're kidding me.
It goes around the league.
Good
That's how
Lord.
it happens. That's how it starts. I'll check.
But now we got a couple better tables, so it's like table number 3.
Mm-hmm.
But it's one of them. Take the legs down, you gotta drive the screw in. Oh, it's a pain in the ass. Loney wrote directions on it one time. This is how you do this, because if you didn't do it right, you'd strip out the screw.
You made it 6?
I made it 6.
Found out where I was at. Not sitting in first place.
Riley, you see old Roy Williams try to rip a jacket on Monday?
I see, right. That was good shit.
celebrating or
He
angry?
was angry. Tried ripping his jacket and couldn't do it.
Just make me a tearaway.
I had some standing power against one. I didn't think I did against
That
two.
was such a beautiful move.
I thought he was raising because he thought you couldn't call his raise. So I thought, well, if he thinks that, then neither one of you should be able to call my raise.
Oh no, I definitely should have called.
My
would've
dumb
hit it.
wild ball should have stayed in.
I wish you would have. I would
I
have hit
would
it
have
on
if I'd have
you.
known they were
I
folding.
would have hit it on you.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, I would have.
Oh Lord.
Jack
You're
on,
gonna
Jack
need
on
a
the
savior.
rib.
Okay.
Jack on the rib, I
I've done
said,
my
young
plan
man.
before I got here. I don't think you've done yours.
I watched an old Japanese fighting movie before I play poker. I don't need to.
You know what I watch?
I'm ready for war.
Billy Jack.
I don't know what that is.
Well,
You
Hold
will
it up.
learn. You
it's
will
Billy
learn.
Jack. He kicked Chuck Norris's ass.
Old age could kick Chuck Norris's ass,
I'm just saying.
and is currently doing so. Dude, those Chuck Norris jokes are great, though, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Like about him walking on water and other things that you thought only Jesus could do, but it turns out Chuck Norris can do them as well. Exciting.
I usually watch girl on girl porn, and that's usually why I'm playing so soft.
You know, you're a charmer, I can tell. That you are.
He's the best.
I'm getting a slider after this hand.
I think I'm ready for that slider now.
Hell no, I'll play until I have to post and then I'll grab the slider.
You want me to grab you one? I can grab you one.
I'm not going to eat it anywhere near this table.
I want a crumb.
Like, yeah, like, I'm keeping my
Chicken,
composure that
bacon,
people are eating around the
bacon
table
grease.
area, and I'm composed about it. I'm good. Like,
Nobody's doing a
Do
mess
not
on
put
the
food
table.
over the rail.
right. Yeah, if I see food and
Swing
drink
to-
over the rail, would I fly into a rage? Maybe. I don't know.
You could go like
What?
Conor
Can you
McGregor on
remember,
everybody
can
in
you
here.
please grab
You know, I'm
that
told I look like him.
You kind of do.
two-step thing that is right there and
who?
put it here,
Conor McGregor.
right next to Coin.
We had a
He can put
stand-up
his,
at the Norwegian
put your
Championships. They host them in Ireland.
on this thing.
And in Ireland, where Conor McGregor obviously is from, but they had a fucking hilarious comedian there
Thank
last
you.
year that was impersonating all these people, and he did a Conor McGregor impression, but he happens to be Irish and look a lot
I
like
love
Conor
Conor
McGregor.
McGregor. He's
You
the
should have.
best.
We had a comedian at the
He's a
Norwegian
bitch.
Champs
Why?
last year that was spot on.
He
Nice
started from the
comedy.
bottom.
Like,
now
I
Oh,
started
no,
figuring out
go back.
videotaping because I thought it was
Yes.
Conor McGregor,
No,
and it's not out of line.
But
He
you
plays
know-
poker. He's in
you
the
know-
poker community in
mouth
Ireland.
shut.
But you know
So it
how
wasn't
he
out of line for him to
started?
come out there and
Like, he
Yeah,
was
from nothing.
say
nothing.
shuffle up and deal for
And
him. It
his
was the
wife
main
was
event, you
with
know,
him
what it
every
was.
time,
So.
That's
every
cool.
time when
But
I
no,
think
he's
he
just
can
a
always
comedian
add a
and
little
it's
bit.
turns down.
I think he's hilarious,
You know,
but I
like,
knew it was a
when
big
you
fucking
come from
mistake
the
when he
bottom-
stepped in the ring with.
When
I made
you come from
$150 off of that, off of like 7 people. Everybody's
made
like, oh, I'll do 20 bucks. I'm like,
$400
all right,
yeah.
20 bucks, 20 bucks,
I
20 bucks.
Guarantee you that guy.
But I'm like, I'm gonna bet on the boxer.
Yeah, that's
I bet
just
on
free
Mayweather, and I
money.
had 10 people bet against me
I
on
didn't
that
know he
fucking
was
fight.
in
I made
college.
$400 on
I
that
made
fight.
like
How do
150.
you find
It
that many
pays for my
suckers?
trip to Texas.
Oh my God!
Yeah, I
Because
made
I worked with
300.
300
Did they
guys
think
out
it
there
was
in
going to be
ABA,
rigged? So
Yeah.
he'd let's
and
guys,
they
let's
just thought
chill
it
for a
was
little
going
bit
to
'cause we got a
fucking
big pot
come
here.
down hard on. I'm like, guys,
He's a
cannot
professional
fucking beat
boxer.
a boxer. I don't.
Who's
give a shit.
undefeated? He's
Yeah,
beat
I'm
other
like-
professional boxers.
I go, he will just
49
drag it out.
times.
I said, you know,
Well,
I said
I don't know
McGregor's
if you
geared
count
for
that
3
anymore.
rounds. That's
That's
it.
like an
After 3
exhibition.
rounds, he's fucking
That's like
toast. I
in the
said, oh,
movie
McGregor's
Hulk
gonna do
Hogan
his- or
and
Mayweather's
in the
just
Rocky
dance around
movies.
a
That's
little
him
bit.
versus Hulk Hogan.
Got
That's
it.
For
a
my
spectacle.
brother
Yeah.
to.
I did like McGregor in the end saying, I wish they would have let me just get the knock the fuck out. Let me fight it till I fucking
Yep.
die. Thought that
But-
was pretty good.
Well,
He's not at the
he was
level of
looking like at the
Mayweather.
point where he
He
could
was
like-
defend himself.
Oh, I know he was.
Getting fucked
I
up.
know he was. It was still
That
funny.
bad?
Yeah, like, okay, Conor McGregor, he came out in the first 3 rounds,
Boom,
he
boom,
blew his
boom.
load.
Yeah, well, hell, that's what they all do.
I need,
That's
one
all he's
white
trained
chip.
for is 3
One white
rounds.
chip.
He knew he
Yep.
wasn't going to make it past.
He
fucking-
wasn't
Yep.
gonna make it
They-
12 rounds.
they
He was
all
gonna
knew.
go 25
Rounds-
rounds.
all knew that.
Rounds
You can't
5
go the
through
distance
8
with fucking
or 5 through
Mayweather.
9.
That
It
guy's
was
started picking
really
him apart.
ugly, man.